Hello guys, so here we are now going to implement the Tooltip plugin of Bootstrap. Tooltip is nothing, just the hint that we get whenever we click over any text or div section or any of the tags in HTML. See here in this screenshot you can see how we have to create a tooltip. So let us take an HTML file. I've already taken an HTML file. So it has included the bootstrap css and the bootstrap min.js. Okay, now what we are doing, we have defined a div tag here. Inside the div tag we have an anchor tag wherein the text is hover over me. So what will happen when I will take the mouse control over this particular hover over me text, I'll get a tooltip. But for implementing the tooltip, what we have to use, we have to use these two parameters. One is the data toggle equals to tooltip. So what it does, if we remove this, let us see what is the solution that when we are not using this. Okay, and let me reload it. Okay, now I am hovering over it and see this hooray that you are getting, right? This is called the tooltip, but this tooltip is a simple or a default tooltip that we are getting. In order to get a bootstrap tooltip, in order to get a bootstrap tooltip, what we have to do, we have to include data toggle tooltip. Okay, so we included this tag, saved it, and now see, if I'm hovering over, I'm getting this hooray on the top. This is a tooltip. This is a JavaScript function that we have to use along with this tooltip. What it is actually doing, see, if you have studied JavaScript, then you will, or jQuery, then you will be knowing that ready function activates once the document is loaded, right? So ready function, whatever the function that we perform, it will call the tooltip function, and this tooltip function is defined in the bootstrap.min.js. Now in this tooltip example, you can see when I'm hovering over, I'm getting the tooltip on the top. If we want the tooltip on the bottom, what we can do is data placement equals to bottom. Now when I'm using this bottom, what is expected, like, I'll reload it and I'll show it to you. See, now the tooltip we are getting is at the bottom. Similarly, if we want it from the left, we can use left and save it, and let me reload it. Okay, now you are getting the tooltip on the left, and the same case for right, and saved it. I'll reload it, and here. See, for top we are not having anything, because by default, if we are not using this data placement, then the tooltip will come on the top itself. See, this is a default example. Okay, thank you.